Hi, Cancers. Welcome in today, you guys. Happy Friday if you're viewing me on this Friday. We are rolling into Sagittarius season this afternoon, and it's going to be a quick change in energies. You guys, I hope you're having a beautiful day. I'm beginning the beautiful Cancerian general reading. My name is Elena. Welcome in and welcome back to all my beautiful Cancers. So let's go ahead and start with some cards. This is good for all placements. I do go by how I feel in the cards. You guys, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Current energies for Cancers. This reading is for. This is good for whatever placement resonates best for you. A lot of changes going on with you, Cancers. I feel lately you've been really diving into a part of yourself of why something keeps replaying itself. And I feel you're starting to see the light about something for a beautiful, transformative new you. I have the fortune cookie. What is inside that fortune cookie? We don't know. But you know what could be inside of that fortune cookie? Everything you truly want. So let's go ahead and look at your current energies. I am starting with the wisdom of the oracle cards for Cancers, please. I do go by how I feel in the cards. What would you like to show me for the strongest energies around the sign of Cancers? Thank you. What would you like to show me for the sign of Cancers? Perfect. Thank you. The fortune cookie, being very flexible and exchanging gifts. I love that card. Breathe with your milk and honey, huh? A fork in the road. I feel right now you're finding your path that you want to be on. You know, sometimes we don't realize it when we go through challenging times in life to teach us to be a little bit more flexible if we want something to work with us. I feel with the fortune cookie and flexible with exchanging gifts and breathe, and underneath those other cards is milk and honey with trying to find your compromise. I feel you're in a very patient energy right now about looking at yourself and looking at something that you truly want. And then there's your treasure island. I feel that whatever you're going through right now, Cancers, is showing you something about you, about changing a part of yourself and learning to be more flexible with the energies around you. I feel you've been diving into a deeper part of yourself lately and looking at certain things that you've been receiving from different angles to show you that there's a part of yourself that you're now ready to take charge of. I have chaos and conflict. I have your happy. And then they gave you the empty slate. What is of beauty? You know, this is the yin, you guys, and it's being open to receive. But whenever I see the yin, it's telling me that sometimes things may feel like we're starting from ground zero. And I just feel right now you're starting to look at certain situations you've been dealing with and you're asking yourself, what is most important to me? I do feel you're receiving downloads from situations you've been going through that has been creating conflict and chaos in your own life. It could be from other people. It could be with your own actions. It could be with something you're trying to deal with. You guys, this is beautiful, and this is where we receive the positive, and it's almost like you're in a new energy right now, Cancers, of cleaning out an old part of yourself. I feel right now Source is saying be open to receive new, be open to a new way, be open to something with your heart, Cancers. I have the unfinished symphony, and then there's the broom, chopped wood. So you guys are like tying the loose ends up right now. You know, sometimes we don't realize it, but we go through things over and over and over again to show us that maybe it isn't them, maybe it's me. Now, listen, everything in life is really about us because we all have choices to make. But if we keep repeating cycles in our life or attracting a certain type of vibration our way continuously, we actually need to look at us. Like I feel Source is telling me right now you're starting to see something about yourself and it's almost like you're cleaning your whole slate. And I feel Source is telling me where you're really going is in a new energy of attracting more love, happiness, and abundance in your own life. Poised is a beautiful energy of just stillness. I feel Source is telling me if you find yourself at a fork in the road about something, ask yourself, what is your happy, Cancers? And know that whatever you truly want is with you right now to be open to receive. I feel that if there's things that have been coming at you lately to show you that it's creating chaos and conflict in your own life, I feel Source is telling me you're receiving a lot of downloads right now about you and your happiness. I feel, you guys, and this is what I do, if this is your reading, you're starting to see something in a new way. You're starting to really get into your own energy of being open to a new way. And this is when things start to come our way that we truly want for our own happiness. I feel there's been things coming your way to show you that you've been in control all along about something, but sometimes we have to learn to be flexible with something in our life that we don't have our clarity on. Because the fortune cookie, you guys, is something that we open, and there's always something in there to do with philosophy or, you know, a little saying. But I just feel sources tell me that right now, you got to remember to breathe through something and know that if you keep getting into a repeating cycle, you're having some new downloads about something that you want to attract for more positivity and abundance in your life. And sources telling me be patient with it and learn to be flexible and remember to be open with your heart, Cancers. Because what I see here is like you're really taking the high road now, and you're looking at something where, okay, I see it for what it is now. I want to start fresh with a clean slate. It's actually beautiful, because whatever you're going through right now that's been leaving you at a fork in the road, it's trying to show you that your happiness has been all around you all along, but it really starts with us. You know, we can blame everything on everybody else, but I feel sources tell me you're going through something right now, showing you a part of yourself, and be open to something with your heart, and know that you need to be flexible with yourself, because something beautiful is trying to shove you and push you in a new direction. And that's what Sagittarius season does. It's fire energy. But it's about things that have been blocking us, and Sagittarians are all about the free spirit. And I feel right now, coming into this weekend, you're having a new sense of adventure with yourself, a new sense of energy of what you want to go towards, and you're not allowing an old part of yourself to take over because you have the empty slate. Tell me now you're open to receive. Now you're looking at something in a new way. It's beautiful. I just feel like you've been going through some things, and now you're starting to see a new way about what it is that you want for your happiness. And I feel sources telling me that milk and honey, it's like milk is the essence of health, you know, nutrition, and honey is our sweetness. And I feel sources tell me there's so many blessings all around you, Cancers. Just sometimes we have to realize that if we keep going through something that feels like it's a repeating cycle, sources telling you have a new power around you to sweep it into the fire and let your phoenix arise, and a new you is here to be born. Beautiful. I love to see this. I love to see this, because when we get into this energy, we attract so much more in life. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. It might have been a little bit of a heavy journey, but Scorpio season is ending, and now we're going into something new, and it's going to be a beautiful time. Remember, Sagittarians, their planet is Jupiter, luck and right timing. And, you know, you have Jupiter in your sign until June 2026. And everything is trying to shift and align for you to attract many beautiful things in your life. And it's like you're starting out fresh. I'm loving your reading. Okay, let's look at your recent past a little bit. Remember to be patient with yourself. Whenever I see the card breathe, I want to remind everyone, when you feel something in your life is heavy, remember to inhale a white light and let out all that gray, icky energy that's in you. You will feel 1,000% better. I do it all day long. So let's go ahead and look at your recent past for some messages. I always look at the recent past. There's always little tidbits in there. 6 of Cups and wanting to move yourself forward with something in your life. The 6 of Cups is nostalgia, kindred spirits, the people that are on our path that we feel so connected to. And then you started seeing something with a new truth, the Ace of Swords. It's a big ace. That ace will break a lot of barriers. That ace can hurt, but it's the ace of triumph and success, meaning you started seeing something that you were going to break a barrier with. A lot of connections you were dealing with that was showing you a part of yourself recently behind you. But let's look. Recent past messages for Cancers, bringing me to their current energies. What would you like to say to Cancers? Thank you. Recent past for the sign of Cancers. This reading, thank you, is for a few messages, strongest for the sign of Cancers. Anything else? No. This is your energy right here, Cancer. It's the 3 of Cups. Page of Cups is on my lap. That's a lot of love energy. And the Lovers and the 7 of Cups. This is all love energy. And this is our major arcana, the Lovers. You know, the Lovers is about our free will. It's about the things in our life that we feel connected to, but we all have free will to make choices. Three of Cups is your energy. It's about emotional ties, people in your life that make you happy, people that you've been connected to with your heart, Cancers. A lot of things you were going through to show you something about what was most important to you with your heart. But this is very wishy-washy energy telling me that you had some lessons behind you recently, that you had to make some choices about what you wanted to change for your own destiny, what you were feeling that you were connecting to with your heart. And you started coming into the King of Swords energy. And that is magnificent because the King of Swords is a high vibration. All the kings and queens are. You started putting a lot of work into something and seeing the truth about yourself and other situations because the Ace of Swords will not sway. So you started putting more work into changing a part of yourself and staying in a truth and in being your visionary. But you learned a lot of valuable lessons about your integrity. You learned a lot of valuable lessons about what was most important to you with the right connections. Because sometimes we don't realize it, that we attract certain energies our way or people our way because we have karmic ties. And I feel you started using that sword to cut certain things about yourself and people out of your life that was leaving you in a very confused energy. Five of Swords, and then I have the Devil. So it's just a message. I'm just going to say what Source is saying, that sometimes we don't even realize it. But we get into a negative, toxic energy that lures us back because it feels comfortable. Because you see, we're not tied to the devil because we have free will. This is just toxicity. But the Five of Swords are things that we do to ourselves. We replay words in our head people have said to us. We think the worst of a situation. It's almost like a web of like, what am I doing? Why are these words keep replaying themselves? It's insecurity, it's manipulation. But you had a choice to make recently behind you. I feel you chose the high road. I feel you started looking at certain situations that were making you really confused. And I feel you started using this energy and putting a lot of work into it to see the truth and clarity of something that you wanted for your own future. Four of Wands is sideways. I have you, Cancers, the Queen of Cups. And then going back and forth. And here is the message. And I have the Page of Cups right here. So you guys, the Two of Pentacles is something in your life that felt very unstable. Maybe one minute it felt stable, the next minute it felt unstable. But you were juggling with something that you wanted for your own happiness, Cancers. Because the Four of Wands was telling me there was always gateways behind you ready to open for your happiness. But you really had to get into your heart space about releasing yourself from burdensome situations and things that felt toxic. It was not easy. It was hard. But I feel you started putting a lot of work into something that kept feeling unstable with yourself and other people. Page of Cups is new water energy, new creativity, and a new way with the heart. I feel right now you're in a new energy. It's like you've cleaned a whole slate with yourself and something around you to be open to your own happiness in a healthier way. I feel you've done a lot of inner reflection about the things in your life that felt very wishy-washy and why you kept going through something. I feel Source is telling me right now that there's a lot of things coming your way to create so much abundance and happiness. Be open with a grateful heart. Be open with gratitude and be in an energy of like it's a new you to attract whatever you want. The past is behind you. You've grown. You've evolved. Beautiful reading. Now, let's look at what's coming in for you after my drink of water here. Pardon me. That's beautiful, you guys. I'm going to look at what's coming in for you now. I am using the Compass cards. Peaks of joy. Peaks of joy. Peaks of your own happiness. Peaks of soaring in a new direction. You guys, really, when we change seasons, our energy changes. Everything around changes. And I just feel like there's a new you, like you're open to explore a new part of yourself. And watch the things you attract. I'm going to say that before I even get the cards. What would you like to say to my beautiful Cancerians about the incoming energies? Thank you. Week to 2 weeks. Strongest. Incoming. Thank you. What would you like to show me? I guess that's all I need. Oh, look at that. I knew that card was going to show up. Here we go. It looks like something beautiful is headed your way. You guys, that is the Star of Commitment. But something is coming into fruition. Now, whenever I see this card, you guys, it's about you attracting it. It's about your own hope and faith. It's about knowing that something beautiful in your life is trying to connect you to something bigger. like a more spirituality of your consciousness. Like, look at this card, and I want you to see the light, but it's telling me something in your life is trying to connect you to something bigger. However, there's always a however. Stop feeding the monsters in your mind. Okay, you guys, this is goblins. You know that place we go into and we start feeding the insecurities, we start feeding the monsters, we start feeding something we've been through, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger because goblins don't exist. We create them. Source is telling me you have a power around you of creating whatever you truly want. There's a lot of things coming your way to make something connect in your life that's going to be beautiful. Don't feed the insecurities, feed your hope and faith. And watch the beautiful things you pull in. The sun is upon you to climb a new mountain, and that's with optimism. That is knowing that something beautiful is here to show you a new view. Something beautiful is coming your way, Cancers. It's almost like something wants to connect and create more in your life. That's freaking magical. This is the card I had a feeling was going to show up. I was going to say it, and I said, no, I'm just going to leave it. But this is telling me in the next week to 2 weeks, these energies are trickling in, but the new path is now here. You see storm fields, it's blown through. And I feel Source wants me to tell you that there's so many beautiful things headed your way to show you that you're on a new path for yourself. But it's your hope, faith, and commitment. It's about your own energy of love and connecting to things that you truly want. But if you get in an energy of feeling like there's something that keeps repeating itself and you feel like a little insecure, Source is telling me, how do we get through that? We start to get into an energy of optimism. It will help you climb a new mountain. But the Talesman is telling me anything that you truly want to pull in is here with you, Cancers. But it's about your own hope and faith and knowing that you will attract it. It's not an easy thing to do. But I'm going to tell you something. When we get in this new path and we stay in this energy, I cannot express to you where it takes you. It's just you start to attract everything you truly ever wanted. But it's about watching your actions every day. I have a lot of new sparks, and Source wants me to tell you everything is wide open. You guys, sparks is new energy. It's like new things just taking off. New things just start happening. And this is what Source wants to say, that everything is wide open for your own happiness. If you get into an energy of something old pulling you down an old road, Source is telling me get into your own faith, get into your own hope. Know that there's something around you trying to show you a bigger part of yourself. It's wide open for you to create whatever you want for your new path and to attract whatever you want. Path has been cleared, you guys, and where you're going is beautiful. Oh, I'm loving your reading. Okay, I have the Elephant. Listen. And the last card they gave me is the beautiful Pillar of Strength and the card of Reflection and your faith. What do elephants represent? To me, they represent our wisdom, our strength. No matter what comes your way in the next few weeks, I feel Source is telling me, get into your own reflections of your faith. Get into the things in life that you truly want to attract. There's a lot of things coming your way to show you a bigger picture, to show you a new wake-up call about your higher consciousness. Stay in the light. Something beautiful is trying to get you somewhere bigger. Everything that you truly want, you can pull in, but everything starts with your belief. And know that no matter what you want is wide open for you to attract it. A lot of new energies are coming in for you to start to create it. And Source is telling me the only time we can ever get in a place of this is because we're replaying something from the past, or we start to have self-doubt. What would mush this? What would create the monsters to go away is optimism. It will help you climb your mountain. Know that if there's something you truly want, I will have it. Everything is beautiful. Everything is here for me to have. Everything is what I want. I know everything's going to work out beautiful, and this will go away. Because everything is here for you to create, Cancers. There's a reason Jupiter's in your sign till June 2026. A lot of things in your life are about to change, about to play out in your favor, but you're the one who's going to start to set it into motion. I feel you've done a whole lot of cleaning, a whole lot of looking at yourself and things you've been through, and Source is saying everything is wide open. But be open to something that you truly want with your heart in a new energy and watch the beautiful things you're about to attract. Beautiful. I have nothing bad here to report except a few things, and that's what I do. And I'm going to look at messages now from Source. Okay, I'll use this deck today. So you guys, your reading today had a lot of gems in there. And I just feel Source was telling me that you have no idea whatever you've been through and whatever you're going through, it's not in your energy force field anymore. You have a new energy around you to attract and align things at the right time, but it's your faith and your belief system that's going to attract it. I think a lot of Cancers are going to get married this year if they're seeing somebody. I have the Fool, taking that new leap, starting a new journey, but the Fool has no baggage. Two of Pentacles and your faith and your commitment. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is the great teacher of raising our vibration. I feel Source is telling me, well, you can keep going back and forth about something in your life that's felt out of whack and unstable, or you could stay committed to what you want with a higher vibration and know it's going to push you in a new journey, a new leap of faith, starting a new chapter of your life. This is beautiful. But I'm going to shuffle. I know they're under the deck. And all you're like, they're under the deck. I don't know who's under these decks. Now let's just see what flies out. Here we go. I would love some messages today from my beautiful Cancerians about their reading. What do you want to say to Cancers? Strongest messages today for the sign of Cancers. What would you like to say about their reading? Messages. Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. The Fool. Thank you. All right, here we go. You guys ready? The Hanging Man, the Four of Cups, and a golden new beginning. Oh, you guys, that Ace of Pentacles is like the best ace we can have. It could be a new relationship. It could be a new job. It's a golden beginning. And the Knight on a mission. That Knight of Wands is determined, fast, charismatic. And it's your faith and commitment that's going to make it happen. Here we go. But the Hanging Man and the Four of Cups is saying sometimes we have to dare ourselves to be a little different and get out of something that we feel can never happen. The Four of Cups is something that maybe you've been looking at, you've been thinking about, but the Hanging Man is saying maybe you need to dare yourself to be a little different and change your perspective on something. Because it looks like all these cups want to be filled with something beautiful. Cancers, I'm loving your reading. Here we go. Seven of Pentacles, and Source is saying, well, as long as you continue to invest in yourself, to invest in what you want for something bigger, you will reap that harvest. And I have the Fool. The Fool is telling me as long as you keep investing in a little bit every day and making yourself a better person, making something you want bigger in the future, it's going to push you on a new journey. It's going to show you that a new you is here, a new sense of adventure, a new energy of taking some new leaps of faith, but it's very grounded energy on how you want to nurture this. It's like doing a little bit every day to make yourself a bigger and better person. But the Fool is new energy, you guys. It's the Zero. I have the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and I have one card left. I have no idea who it is. Seven of Swords, you guys, is a place of escapism. And sometimes we get into that energy because we don't want to look at a part of ourselves or situations we've been through where we felt deceived. But you know what the Nine of Pentacles is? It's about self-mastery and achievement. It's about putting the work into something, and it's not easy, but it's about grounded structure. And Seven of Earth, Nine of Earth is saying as long as you keep investing your energy in the right way, change your perspective and dare yourself to be different. Instead of thinking about one thing that you want, know that everything is headed your way to be filled. But you have to look at a part of yourself that you have to keep putting work into to master it. It's easy to do this, you guys. It's easy to escape out the back door. Like, I don't want to look at my energies. I'd rather blame everybody else. The last card they gave you is being resistant to change. Okay, you guys, this is the message. The Four of Pentacles is holding on too tightly to something because we feel like there's a part of me that doesn't need to change or worried about how the outcome is going to be. Source is telling me sometimes we get into an energy because we've been wounded, we've been hurt, we've been deceived. But Source is telling me as long as you keep putting the work into something that you want to become the best version of, something's going to push you in a new journey. meaning everything is wide open to start a new chapter of your life. And Source wants me to tell you that it's going to be a golden new beginning. This is the relationship ace. This is the more money ace. This is attracting everything of more abundance ace. And it's about being determined to have it, a lot of fire behind you to do it, a lot of drive behind you to have it. And Source is saying what's really going to get you there is your commitment, your faith, and raising your own vibration. But the Hierophant is the teacher of teaching us that we have to put the work into it to get to the top. Because I'm saying to you right now, Cancer, something beautiful is trying to align, get you into a new path to attract whatever you truly want. But sometimes we have to stop and look at something about a part of ourselves and ask yourself, why am I being so resistant to change? Maybe I need to change my perspective. Maybe it's because I've been deceived too many times. You can go ahead and put that behind you because you're headed in a new direction. Something beautiful is trying to show you a new path to attract whatever you truly want for a solid beginning, a relationship, a better job, more money. But remember, your faith, your commitment, and your loyalty will get you there. What a reading today, you guys. And everything is about our inner work and realizing that we have to look at our own actions no matter what's been done to us and know that if I want more, I will get more. And, you know, and stop tolerating an old part of yourself or old people that aren't serving you anymore, because Source is telling me everything's wide open for you to go on a new journey. There's a lot of drive behind you to do so. But don't feed the monsters if you get into a place of shadows. And we all go there. And I have to watch even myself. Sometimes I get into I start to think something negative and I catch myself. And I stop it immediately. And it's a lot of hard work. But over the years, my energy has shifted into always looking at something more positive because I don't allow that negative energy to come into my mind. I stop it. Okay, I'm sorry I was really getting into it with you guys because I love you and I feel something beautiful is trying to align and everything's wide open for your happiness, but we have to make conscious decisions about what we want and stay committed to it and put the work into it. You know, something big is here for you. It's big. Now, the Five of Raphael is under the angel cards. When I hear a comment and I hear somebody say, well, I don't need to change, everybody else does, that's telling me that's ignorant is bliss. You guys, I'm telling you, I've been doing this for a really long time and I am not perfect. I'm the furthest thing from it. But because of my upbringing and my life lessons, I've realized that everything starts with me. What I want, what I'm going to put up with. I have to put the work into changing my own energy. And I can't tell you how my life has changed in the last 10 years. It's just been a wild ride of just, wow. Something's here for you. Okay, angel cards now from our beautiful Cancers, please. What would you like to say from the Master Angels? Let's see, I'm expecting to see the Fool, Fortune's Wheel, and the Hierophant. Just throwing it out there. Source, Master Angels for Cancers today. What do you want to say to the sign of Cancers? 3 cards. Thank you. Master Angels for Cancers. Strongest messages. If you can say anything to Cancers today about their reading, what would you like to say to the sign of Cancers? Thank you. That was so weird. I have to rewatch it. You guys, you see the cards, right? I have to rewatch this. That was weird where that card came from because I asked for 3 and I got 3. Okay, you guys ready? I always read the one under the deck. The card under the deck is the King of Gabriel. Angel Gabriel's giving you the King. Generous, inspirational, dramatic, and driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to great success and genuine concern for others. You guys, that's the King of Fire. Angel Gabriel gave you the King. That's beautiful. Oh my. Okay. You guys ready? Because here's your cards and I'm just like... First card to my left is the Emperor, Archangel Uriel. Stability and efficiency, Cancers. Taking charge of situations and your ambitious plans. You guys, this is the Conqueror. But this is a powerful force. And Source is saying you have it in you to get whatever you want and be determined to do it. Whether it's change, a new career, a job, a relationship. It's taking charge of your own energy and your ambitious plans. The next card they gave you, Angel Michael's giving you the page. Truthful, perspective, analytical, and blunt. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. You guys, this is actually the page of air. And, you know, Angel Michael's just saying that there's a new way of looking at something here. You have an exciting new challenge around you of a new view, a new way of looking at it. Because the last card they gave you, 1 out of 3 wasn't bad. You guys got the wheel. All right, it's Archangel Jeremiel. Lucky Cancers. New beginnings, end of delays. A change in direction that offers happiness. Oh, Cancers. Look at how Archangel Jeremiel with the wings has the wheel here for you. And remember, it's your energy that's going to create it. You know, the Fool has no baggage. It has no weights. Gosh, you guys, blessings to you, Cancers. That is just magical. Beautiful. Right, you guys, I hope your reading today helped you. Many blessings to all the beautiful Cancers out there. Lucky Cancers. A lot of things are changing to align for you, but we have to do a little inner work here sometimes. And we have a clean slate, so attract everything with a positive energy and love. I love you, Cancers. Have a blessed day and a beautiful weekend, an amazing next few weeks. I'm rolling into love. If you guys are in very happy unions, or just not dealing with anyone right now, I feel like if you're single, you're going to be meeting somebody. December is going to be a magical month for you. Really, it's what I feel. Have a blessed day, you guys. Love crossing is coming now. It is for difficult energies. I look at the person you've been dealing with, somebody you love, what they're feeling, what they're going through. But if you're in good places, it's not going to be for you. I'll see you guys next time. For the Cancerians out there dealing with somebody, let's look at their energies. And this is what I do. I look at their cycle, what they're feeling. I have a very slow moving night. That night of Earth is very slow, very methodical. I don't know who's under these dicks. Incoming, and then I have someone who wants something to change. They have a lot of strength and courage. Wheel of Fortune. All right, you guys, I'm going to put them back in. I just, I don't know who's under the decks, but I do feel somebody here is making sure every move they make with you is going to be the right one. The Wheel of Fortune is someone who really wants something to change in divine timing. But the next card under all those was the Queen of Swords. So that is Libra energy, the Queen of Swords, but I don't go by signs. The Queen of Swords is a very compassionate, intuitive energy. I feel right now someone's evaluating something between the two of you. Have an Ace of Pentacles. They want more, Cancers. But that Queen is kind of evaluating you right now. I don't know. Or maybe they feel they're being evaluated. I'm not sure yet. Let's look. Okay, love crossing. This is very general. If it sounds like your person's, it probably is. And some of these energies can be reversed. I don't take sides. Love crossing, my Cancers have been dealing with. Okay, strongest love crossing energies for the sign of Cancers. Thank you. Strongest love crossing. Anything else? Apparently. Card of commitment. Somebody who wants to put the past behind, and I have the Lovers. Oh, Cancers, what you got going on here? And a very charismatic Queen of Fire. Queen of... Oh, Cancers. I don't see anything bad here yet. The Queen of Love is you. That is your minor arcana, Cancers. And the Queen of Fire is somebody who is very charismatic and charming. Beautiful card with the Hierophant. This is somebody who is making a choice right now about a bigger commitment. But whoever you're dealing with feels like they keep going through something with you that feels like, again, because this is a card of just feeling like somebody who just wants to let go of the past and put it behind the two of you. This person's crazy about you. Six of Swords, the Empress, and the Eight of Swords. This person is very consumed in their head. They feel there's something between the two of you that feels blocked, but they're determined to get over it with the Emperor. I don't see anything bad here yet, Cancers, but here we go. Here comes the Knight of Earth and a Seven of Wands. So this is your person's energies, okay? But the Knight of Earth is very, very methodical, slow, making sure every step it makes is going to be the right one. It could take forever, but it's slow. Seven of Wands and their energies right now is someone who is learning that if something between the two of you is going to work out, they have to find an energy of fighting for it. This person, though, is going through something that feels like there's something between the two of you that just feels like, why do we keep going through this? Because I'm going to say, I don't know who you're dealing with, but this person wants a lot more from you. The Lovers is telling me this person feels you two are divinely connected, but at the same time, they're making some big choices. And then I have Judgment, the Four of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and someone who wants to have a victory with you. Oh, Cancers, I don't know what you... I don't really feel like this person is fighting something here with you. I think what they're fighting with you right now is something that keeps feeling like it keeps replaying itself, and there's no need for it to be replayed. I feel this person is determined to break a barrier with you for a new beginning. I feel this person is taking a major time out, a little reflection work, giving you some space about something. I don't see anything bad here, you guys. All I just feel is this person feels like there's something between the two of you that feels like, come on, man, do we have to keep going through this? Can we put the past behind? Because this person wants to get to calmer waters with you. They want to relocate to you. And it's someone who's very nurturing. They want to nurture something with you. They also feel you're nurturing. Maybe there's something here that keeps coming up that feels like it's a cycle that's repeating itself, but I feel this person wants more from you. I mean, the Queen of Fire is just someone who can be very charismatic and charming and determined, and it's with you. This person feels like you two are a good fit, and I just feel the only thing that's blocking this connection is somebody here keeps going or creating something that's causing friction because they keep replaying something from the past. I don't know whose side it's on. But let's look at their intentions towards you now, please. I'm going to do the Everyday Witch because that's where I feel like going. Seven of Cups. These are their intentions in the next few weeks. The King of Pentacles and this love connection. And their ultimate happiness. And someone who's Four Swords. Okay. I don't know. I just feel something here. I feel like whoever you're dealing with really wants something to work out between the two of you, but they feel like there's something here that keeps having, it's like a replay of something. They want to get past it with you. They want to birth a lot of new beginnings with you, Cancers. Maybe you can't forgive somebody here for what they did, or maybe you're trying to work with something that, but whoever this is, I just feel like they love you immensely, and they're trying to be very methodical and patient about something here. Love crossing intentions coming in for Cancers. Next few weeks. Strongest. Thank you. Strongest love crossing intentions coming in for Cancers. Thank you. Next few weeks. Tell me about the love crossing intentions. Thank you. Strongest love crossing intentions coming in for Cancers. The Lovers, the Three of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the King of Love. Oh, with Judgment. All right, this is what I'm going to say to you. This is their intentions, okay? Somebody wants something between the two of you to truly work out, because you see the Lovers and the Eight of Pentacles, and then I have the big King of Love. Still waters run deep, and this is somebody who loves you immensely. They may not show it enough, but this person has big feelings for you. However, somebody keeps replaying something here in the next few weeks that feels like, how many times can I keep going through something that hurts me and it hurts them? Judgment is someone who's looking at something that feels like either we can work on this union together. I'm just going to say what I feel. I feel like this person feels like there's something between the two of you that can really blossom into something beautiful. But if there's someone here that you keep creating drama with, or they keep creating drama with you, this person is starting to realize that either we make the choices together or we need to grow apart. And I just feel this person loves you so much. I don't think that's going to happen. I have the Magician. I have the Nine of Swords. I have the Hanging Man. These are their intentions. I have the beautiful Hermit. And then I have a Page of Pentacles because I see the last card. These are their intentions, you guys. They want to start something new with you. The Hermit and the Magician is really somebody who wants to create something magical. But now the Hermit is really a beautiful energy of looking at their inner light about something. I feel whoever you're dealing with is tired of feeling like there's something between the two of you that is always putting them in a place of limbo. Now, I don't know whose side it's on, but somebody here keeps creating something that is leaving this union stuck. If it's this person, I feel they're going to find their way out. If they feel it's you, I feel they're really going to try to work on something here with you, because the last card out is Here Comes the Fool. This person is coming in and they want to take a new leap of faith. I feel whoever you're dealing with has such big love. This is the King of Commitment, the King of Hearts. And I just feel this person in the next few weeks is going to show you that there's something that you two have to work on together. And I feel this person wants something more. They're ready to birth a lot of new beginnings. They feel like there's something between the two of you that is leaving them in limbo. But Judgment is here saying, look, can we let this go? Because you guys, the Fool was the last card out. And I just feel this person just wants to take a new leap of faith and start fresh with you. You know, the Hermit is a beautiful energy with the Lovers. It's someone who really wants to get to a bigger spiritual place, making the choice to do so. They feel that you're their connection. You're the one. I just feel this person is determined to make something here work with you. But they feel that there's something between the two of you that somebody here has to get out of their own way. I don't know who it is, but that King of Love loves you and they're ready to take a new leap of faith. It could be somebody new. But whoever this is really wanting to start something new with structure to see how far it can go. Let's just see what happens. They don't want to go through anything to hurt you or them. I feel this person wants to leave the past behind and move something forward. Go into the chapel and where I really do. I feel like somebody here wants to move something along. They feel you two are a great fit, but somebody here keeps replaying something. They feel that you two belong together. Now, if this is someone who does you dirty and you're done with it, you're not going to put up with it, good for you. Because you have a brand new path before you, and are you ready to take some new leaps of faith with yourself to head you in a new direction? And watch the abundant things you're about to attract. But if this is somebody you're working with right now and on the fence, go slow. And once the retrograde is over, you guys, December 8th, it'll be completely gone. Everything, the shadow phase, everything. And it's full speed ahead in Sagittarius season. So, you know, take one day at a time right now. You know, just nurture yourself and the things that you want and watch how things play out. It's something beautiful is in the works here. This person, if they've been treating you wrong, they'll figure it out. And if they don't figure it out, you know what to do, Cancers. You just keep moving forward and head towards your own milk and honey. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it here. Blessings on my beautiful Cancerians. You guys have a beautiful day today, an amazing next few weeks. Thank you for your love and support. And I'll see you guys next time.